what would you do if you had 15 minutes with me?
I don't know.
I do!
So, this is Mckinley Richardson, and she is out of her mind. If you don't know who she is, then you definitely need some help. Well, she is the girlfriend of Jack Doherty, and now the situation is getting worse for her as the heat is turning up against her. We will discuss all of this today, but let's sum it up with a video.
Okay, what happened? What'd they do?
He said he'd give me all your money.
What the hell happened?
He said he'd give me all your money, everything, your gloves and a mask. I don't know.
What'd they do? What the f***, bro?
Yes.
Wait, what'd he do?
I don't know.
Wait, did he take your stuff?
I think.
What the f***?
No, I said first my bag is to get your bag.
He took your purse?
I don't know.
McKinley, where?
Oh my God.
Where's the key? Where's the key?
I can't die.
McKinley. Come here. Here's the key. Here's the key. Here's the key. Yo.
That's why I thought I was gonna die.
McKinley, oh my God. I'm sorry. What the fuck? What did he do to you? What did he do?
Nothing. You didn't do anything to me. You're just going like this. You're just like, find your purse.
Really?
Yes, he was in here and I was trying to. I was like,
Now, at the start of this point, it might seem sure, but don't you think it's perfect timing? I think it is.
Excuse me? Can I rent your kid for a day?
Of course.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Okay, well, there's $200. You wanna come with me? Bye. Okay, that was way easier than I thought it'd be.
Well, so guys, she's really asking to get jailed, and I think she possibly deserves it. Not to mention the fact that she's part of the OnlyFans empire, doing what she's doing, like the Delphine baby who is promoting her toys to kids. Now, she's doing something that's definitely the worst to consider, but yeah, it's happening. After watching this, you'll definitely have 2 points to consider.
Guys, Zerka's been at our house for a few days, and all he's doing is disrespecting Jack and I's relationship. I don't know what to do about it. Look at these clips.
Where's your lady? Our lady.
So, okay, fair play, I guess. But how old is he, by the way? Let's just start there. How old is Zura? This guy's 30 years old, and it's kind of crazy not to let them check and see if you're okay.
McKinley, what do you moan like? What's it sound like? What do you sound like when you're faking an
what do you mean?
What do you mean? Why do you look so shady right now?
He's getting pressed by a you mean she's acting like that?
Yo,
chill, you can't touch
Call the cops. Call the cops. I slap her when I her.
I can't even blame him because look at how that clip played out, bro. Now, even though I'm a seasoned hater, some of the things I say aren't meant to come off as hating, but I've personally never seen a relationship that looks like this. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, I'm just saying it more resembles two friends play fighting at a sleepover.
Excuse me, are you following me?
Yeah.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys, he's actually subscribed. Do you wanna go shopping?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So how long have you been subscribed to me?
A couple of months, I think.
That kid low-key sounds like the dude who says "my leg" in SpongeBob. The funniest thing is, it seems like the people watching her have no clue what they're even signing up for, and they're just surprised every time. Like, for example, I went to her TikTok, clicked on a random thirst trap, and immediately saw comments like, "Wanna go out for dinner one evening?" or "Forget about that nerd, Neo Jack." One guy straight up wrote, "I'm Eddie from New York, McKinley. You're amazing. Will you be my girlfriend? But the best one? Is it hurt to falling down the heaven?" Like, I think he meant, "Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?" But he completely butchered it. This is exactly what I mean. Her entire audience is just kids who clearly have no clue what's going on, and it's kind of wild to see.
Don't talk in the mic and I'll buy you whatever you want.
No way, I was just on your OF.
Bro, you lost.
But I subbed to your OF, give me one more chance.
Okay, fine.
Let's go!
Okay, there's something off that I keep noticing, and I don't understand how no one else thinks it's weird. I don't think any grown-up is watching and thinking, this is normal. I've never heard anyone say, "Bro, did you see that clip where she was dancing like that with a kid?" The more I think about it, the more confusing it gets. If kids are watching, why is she doing things like that?
Don't talk in the mic and I'll buy you whatever you want. Do you want to play? What's your name? You're not going to talk in here? Why is he speaking, guys?
Huh?
Like, I hate to say it, but you know I gotta point it out. Imagine if the roles were switched, I'm just gonna say it. Imagine if it was a grown man up there doing his thing, acting all sweet and wholesome, but then it's actually the opposite. He's trying to look all cute, but it's really not supposed to be like that. I don't think it would be seen the same way. You know what I mean?
I make spicy content for a living. So today, I'm going to prove that a real job is way easier than what I do.
Like, I think this video is probably the definition of rage bait, and I'm glad the comments on this video also see how crazy it is. Just for the record, I don't hate Mckinley Richardson, but it just seems like to me this rebrand and change she's doing feels inauthentic and more performative than anything. If you want to change your brand image around to where people no longer see you as a kid and see you as an adult, that's fine. But where does doing stuff like this in a video even fall into that equation?
Hey, Mckinley, I'm gonna need you to wash the dishes.
So I went off on him, and this happened. Do you see me?
Why is your shirt cropped?
It's cuter this way. And 30 minutes later, while I was taking OF pics in the bathroom, this happened.
Mckinley, someone told me you're selling fans on only Facebook?
I'm sorry.
You can't be doing.
Okay, so as you may have just heard, it seems like Mckinley's video is like the most unfunny expletive I've ever seen in my entire life. And look, don't get me wrong, I honestly don't think she should be getting nearly as much expletive as she is for doing this. Was it a dumb thing to make? Yeah. Is it distasteful? Of course. I guess what you could consider the right string, she's going to start acting like she had no idea how bad it was. And it's just kind of stupid.
A few minutes later, a customer came in, and that's when this happened.
Oh my goodness, this customer's gonna love these pictures. There you go, enjoy that.
What did you give him?
Just some...
You can't.
Thanks, guys.
You're gonna get so many customers now. It's free marketing.
Oh, so you honestly just want to set the record straight that if any man tried to do this, you would be labeled as the new Dr. Disrespect. Okay, well, now that I say that out loud, I guess that does sound pretty wild. I remember watching the expletive out of some dude's crazy antics, and like half of what they did was just stuff that would get anyone else banned.
I don't think this is gonna work out. I
Really?
have to go.
Gosh, well, subscribe to my OnlyFans because I just lost my job. Thanks a lot.
Okay, but believe it or not, a lot of people on the internet value realness and relatability, and they just cannot relate to Mckinley because it feels like she's trying to be somebody else. If you know, you know.
All right, Mckinley, the reason I brought you to Dubai is I had a really important question to ask you. You're the love of my life. Will you marry me?
Yes? Oh my god, are you serious?
Not gonna lie, if I paid my actual money for this and Mckinley's just acting like that, her and her entire team would have to see me backstage for that. It's wobbling out now. My advice for her going forward is just to be herself, because this new persona doesn't fit her character, no matter how hard she tries to make it sick. Nobody likes it, like nobody.
Oh my god, are you serious?
So, okay, fair play, I guess. But usually it's not her actions that matter. You don't cheat on someone like that. I guess that's the disconnect. If you're going to cheat on Jack, it's kind of crazy to not think about the consequences.
And I was like, hey, Mckinley, do you want to look at the pictures that I got of you from LA? And then she comes into my room. She gets in the bed with me under the covers. We're just like on the laptop, whatever. Very shortly, laptop closes. We're making out. I'm doing some things with her, whatever, you know. And then Jack walks in. He's like, yo, are we going to go get some...
Yo!
And then walks back out. I look at McKinley. I'm like, I just literally shrug my shoulders. I'm like, And then we just go back to making out, whatever. And so from Rock Bar, we were on our way back to the house. And in the Uber, I'm like talking Spanish to the Uber driver because like, whatever, like I was speaking to him and she was like, oh my God, that's so hot. And then she just started making out with me again. Literally, like I'm not, yes.
In the Uber on the way home?
I have a snapshot of her.
All right, so after just 3 days of knowing this guy, she went and cheated on Jack. I'm just saying, imagine how many more situations like this could be happening.
And then we just go back to making out, whatever. And so from Rock Bar, we were on our way back to the house. And in the Uber, I'm like talking Spanish to the Uber driver because like, whatever, like I was speaking to him and she was like, oh my God, that's so hot. And then she just started making out with me again. Literally, like I'm not, yes.
In the Uber on the way home?
I have a snapshot of her.
Well, somehow it got worse. Or what? Please let me know in the comments. And let's be real, we're fit for these kinds of jobs. But whatever, it messed me up. So please subscribe and like this video.